12. Mike, check. 11.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and it's second down.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. Here we go on 4th. Newton. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16.
Here we go. 180!
All day, just like that.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Here we go. 180! Check 59. Mike 2.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
21.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Breida. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
21. Here we go. 21.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On 1st down, Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. That means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 14-0. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying to...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 78 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that.
He's got daylight. The 40, 30, 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 78 yards. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. 8.
McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
Here we go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
Garoppolo now. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Hey, gun. Topper!
Garoppolo now, first down throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Garoppolo, 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Hey, alert! 21.
59's Mike. Check, 59. Let's go.
Garoppolo again. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Gold with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
13. Hey, watch that. I got this. Mike 54. Hey, Delta.
Right there, 54.
Black.
54 Mike.
Black.
Mike 5'4", Mike 5'4". Mike 5'4".
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
and I never want to make something more important than it actually is.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. It got his man complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers get a score closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Newton now to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. D Ford in there to drop him. It sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. 3rd and long. It's Newton. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
You ain't doing nothing today.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. He's going to look deep for more. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
Now left side on the swing pass. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 71 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 75 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Newton under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. D Ford able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. The Panthers going for it on 4th. Newton over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's got this down to the 35. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Well, we looked at each other in surprise going for it on 4th down in the 4th quarter with a lead. But, hey, you get it as a coach. You look like a genius.
So the next time we see Coach, he's going to say, well, that's why I coach and that's why you guys talk up there, right? He had the guts to go ahead and go for it, and it paid off.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. throwing on 3rd and long. Newton, and he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down shy of the 25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or two short. On 4th down, Newton.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
Here's another 2nd and goal, this time from half the distance closer. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because
a big seam, and he might go all the way. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 82 yards. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper,
yes,
right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
What is it? 54. Line 54. I hope you brought your rest because I'm about to take you to school.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. To throw is Newton. Out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. The tackle there by Richard Sherman. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Fighting his way through, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. 25 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The Niners on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Mike spot 9, Mike spot 9.
Watch the run. Hey, alert. Mike. Check.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 45. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Now a play fake here on first down. D Ford bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. D Ford make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Now Newton. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will make the lead now 26. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about